Can you conquer the summit when the world tells you that you are too short? Can you return to the throne when your body refuses to cooperate just days before the most important start of your life? Maureen Blanquisco is a figure who answered these questions with 2 Bikini Olympia gold medals. Her story is not a dry record of sports results. It is a tale of a girl who turned trauma into strength and science into a precise tool for building the perfect physique. Today, we will take you on a journey through the life of a woman who redefined the standards of the bikini division, showing that true greatness is not measured in centimeters of height, but in kilometers traveled on the path to dreams. Welcome to the Fitness Motivation channel.
Straight to the
An iron foundation, Manila and tempering character. Maureen was born in the Philippines, in a world that offered no concessions. As a street child in Manila, she had to fight for herself from a very young age. This early school of life taught her the survival instinct that we see in her eyes today when she stands in a final comparison. Sports were her escape. First as a swimmer in elementary school, she built the endurance that, years later, allowed her to perform grueling cardio sessions without running out of breath. Even then, her body was like a compass, always pointing toward movement. It was these difficult beginnings that made Maureen never look for excuses. For someone who grew up in such realities, a lack of motivation to train is a luxury she never allowed herself. The Norwegian chapter, gymnastics and the painful cheerleading lesson. At the age of 13, Maureen moved to Norway. It was a shock, cultural, climatic, and social. However, it was the Scandinavian sports system that allowed her to discover gymnastics and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Gymnastics gave her something invaluable: proprioception, meaning the awareness of every muscle in space. In the bikini division, where victory is decided by a millimeter-level knee bend or hip rotation, this skill became her secret weapon. An interesting twist was her stint in cheerleading. Maureen loved the sport until an accident happened during a stunt. She fell from a great height because her partner failed to catch her. That moment changed everything. Blanquisco realized that she hated relying on others. The feeling that her success or health depended on someone else's mistake was unacceptable to her. She decided, from now on, I will work alone. That was the birth of her love for bodybuilding sports, where on stage, it is only you, your form, and your work. And science. Dr. Blanquisco enters the game. Maureen is a rare case of an athlete who spent just as much time in lecture halls as in the gym. She is a qualified dermatologist. This is not just a curiosity. Her medical knowledge translates directly into her form. As a skin expert, Maureen knows how to avoid inflammation, how to maintain tissue elasticity during drastic diets, and how to make her complexion radiate under stage lights. Furthermore, Maureen is a true citizen of the world. She speaks fluent Filipino and Norwegian. But what is fascinating to us is that she also speaks Polish. This multilingualism allows her to build a global community and draw knowledge from various corners of the world, including the strong Polish fitness school.
Straight to the
road to the pro card. The Italian triumph dreams of modeling vanished due to her short stature. 152 centimeters is too little for fashion runways, but perfect for the bikini stage. Inspired by India Paulino, Maureen started lifting weights at age 18. Her progress was stunning. In 2015, she went to San Marino, Italy. The stakes were huge. She had to win her category and the overall to become a professional. She did it without batting an eye. As she admits herself, she was so green then that she didn't fully understand that she had just opened the doors to the elite IFBB Pro League.
to the
2022 to 2024. From glory to tears at the airport, 2022 was her year. In Las Vegas, defeating 54 competitors, she became the Olympia champion. It was a shock to the industry, but to her, the logical result of the 2020 improvement season, which she strategically dedicated to building muscle. Unfortunately, the life of a champion is not just a series of successes. September 2024 brought tragedy. On an escalator at the airport, Maureen was accidentally hit by luggage from another traveler. She fell so unluckily that she suffered a broken bone in her foot. The physical pain was nothing compared to the mental pain. She had to withdraw from defending her title just days before the competition. Sitting in the front row in the audience in 2024, watching another competitor receive her crown, Maureen made a silent decision. I will come back for what is mine. The great return of 2025 and reigning in 2026. October 2025 went down in history as Sweet Redemption. Maureen returned to the Olympia stage in a form that judges called her all-time best. She was fuller, harder, and more self-confident than ever. When her name was announced as the winner, Maureen cried while holding the Philippine flag. This victory tasted better than the first because it was proof that she could overcome injury and doubt. Entering 2026, Maureen is not slowing down. She is currently in a deep off-season phase, which means building strength and adding more layers of muscle. March 2026 is a time for seminars for her, including a prestigious event in Bali, where she teaches young adepts how to pose and train. Her goal for 2026 is clear: maintain dominance and continue to raise the standards of the bikini division. secrets of the Glute Equation and the champion's diet. Maureen does not train by feel. Her training is mathematics. She uses a 6-day split, 3 days lower, 3 days upper, focusing on progressive overload. Her proprietary training program, known as the Glute Training Program, is based on 4 pillars of the so-called Glute Equation: hip hinge/pull, Romanian deadlift, RDL, for the lower part of the glute. Abduction. Abductions for the upper part of the glute, the so-called shelf. Lunge/squat, Bulgarian split squats for leg density. Thrust/bridge, hip thrusts as the foundation of strength for the entire gluteal group. In the kitchen, Maureen is pragmatic. After an unsuccessful attempt at body bulking, when she had difficulty breathing at 65 kilograms, she sticks to her optimal off-season weight, approximately 53 kilograms. As a Muscle Tech ambassador, she relies on precise supplementation, clear muscle for recovery, Burn IQ for focus, and Nitrotech as a source of pure protein. Private life. A new chapter. Maureen has gone through many changes in recent years. After a long relationship with Fran Soriano, with whom she lived in Los Angeles, the couple parted ways. For Maureen, it was a difficult time that required rediscovering myself as an individual, not half of a relationship. Currently, Maureen is focusing on her development, working with a new coaching team, and building her empire in the mecca of bodybuilding, Gold's Gym Venice. Her life is proof that even after a painful breakup and injury, you can become the strongest version of yourself. Summary and message for you. Maureen Blanquisco is more than just muscles and trophies. She's a symbol of resilience. Her message to fans is simple but powerful. Don't give up. It doesn't matter if you are short or tall. Everything is possible if you have the courage to reach for it. Maureen proved that being a champion is not a state of possession, but a state of mind. It is getting up every day when it hurts, learning when others are resting, and believing when the world tells you no. Thank you for being with us on this incredible journey through the life of Maureen Blanquisco. If this biography has ignited a fire in you to fight for your own goals, don't let it go out. Remember, your only limit is the one you set for yourself in your head. If you want more of this content that gives you a kick to act, leave a like under this video. This is fuel for us to create subsequent episodes. Be sure to subscribe to our Fitness Motivation channel and click the bell so no dose of motivation misses you. Write in the comments, champion, if Maureen is an inspiration to you, and let us know whose biography should appear on the channel next.